Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And today is a pretty cool one because today is going to be, well, a new challenge. But this challenge is not like any challenge because the name of this challenge is going to give away a little bit. Because the last Townhall 13 challenge, what could that be? Those are like two options. First off, there are no more challenges for Townhall 13. And the other option, which might be the more realistic one, I don't know, is that Town 14 is around the corner. Those are the two main options we have. Those are the two main options we could speculate about. But either way, first off, let's try and somehow, fix this challenge. So let's jump into it. Before we're starting, let's take a look quickly at the Gold Pass, because the Gold Pass is running out soon. So if you're thinking about buying the new Gold Pass, make sure to use a creator code. And if you would like to support me and this channel, well, use code ITSU. Thank you so much for that. It's always a huge help. But now let's get started with the challenge. So this is what the challenge looks like. And I had obviously like a first idea, which I will show you first. My first idea was like a warden walk, because it kind of feels like tricky getting into the single inferno towers. So taking those out early would be a huge thing, because, well, there are no wall breakers. That's not the easiest thing. And, well, then we had somehow to get the single inferno towers out of the way. So we had the warden and we have the royal champion. Those two things we're going to combine. Right now, first off, just place the warden. Just warden walk the inferno tower. You don't have to care about how many freezes you need to throw. If there's like 2 freezes, then you have to throw 2 freezes. There's the perfect timing, basically, where you only have to use 1. But like I said, I just showed you that like 2 is totally fine as well. The next thing, as soon as the cannon and air defense are down, then you're placing your queen, and make sure you delay at least 2 to 3 healers and place them on the queen. I noticed something on this challenge. The healers hate to switch in this challenge. I don't know why, but it's really tricky to change, like make sure the healers are switching. Now Royal Champion at the top side, making sure the Royal Champion is taking down the single inferno tower. Queen, just keep Rager, adding the headhunters at some point if you need them, if you're facing too many enemy heroes. That's how it's done, basically. And as soon as that's done, just keep raging your queen. And one thing, your invisibility spells are one of the most important things, because you can make your warden and your queen invisible at the same time, which means they're not taking any damage. That is kind of the key. So the invisibility spells, you need to place them on the warden and queen and not on the defenses. You do not want to make the defenses invisible, just your heroes. That's like the important thing. Then you can add your king at the 9 o'clock side. He's going to beat that wall, and it's later on like working as cleanup in that sense. Then you just keep pushing through. That's how you can easily do it. And so far, so good. There's always a ton of black mines in front of those openings. So at the Tesla farm beginning, you can trigger both of those black mine farms, I guess, with the 2 loons you have in store overall. And then from this point in the back end, sometimes you get a bit unlucky if your queen is like staying too long in one of the single inferno towers. But to be honest, at this point, you have still the warden ability left. So if you need to use it, feel free to use this. And this so far is looking good, because only 1 single inferno tower is left. We still have plenty of spells, like a lightning. And always remember, 1 lightning is going to reset a single inferno tower. This is really important to know facing this base, especially if you're like a lower town level. And, well, just a heads up. Inferno tower, if you use lightning for that, for the single inferno tower, then you're going to reset that. But now I would say, let's take a look at like my second approach. Like, this was my first approach, but after this I thought, like, hey, you could do way better than that with just warden walking for ages. And I'm going to speed forward this a little bit, because otherwise this takes long. Because there is a ton of skeleton traps around this side, and it would take quite a bit. And I'm just telling you, this is like 2.5 speed, which is like, you should know then how long this warden walk took. Like, it took long. So this is what you're doing. You just take out the single inferno tower nicely from the top left side, and then your warden is slowly, you're going to approach first off the multi-inferno tower, and second of all, the enemy royal champion. For this, you kind of need to add rages. Sometimes you just have to add like a royal the headhunter, for example. That is kind of totally up to you and how good you can time things. Like I said, this attack is all about swagging as many spells as you could. At the same time, I feel like you might could like you might could improve this even, but I feel like I did already pretty good either way, your warden is slowly charging the entire top set. You already notice how long this takes. Like, it takes around about, like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 minutes just alone this one warden walk. This is pretty long. So taking down the town hall and, well, just adding your heroes from the top left side. Your warden is still just keep going. And by the way, just a quick heads up, this was the last rage you needed in this attack. In the end, you were going to have 3 rages left over at least. Then queen, in addition to that, you can place the royal champion at the top left as well. A freeze, you need to use 1 freeze at least for making sure that this single Inferno Tower is not completely frying your king. But, well, except that, looking once again pretty good. The queen now is on my warden. That's kind of unfortunate, but this means I have just to pop the warden ability. I mean, I can use my warden, my hero abilities, no problem. Queen on the outside doing a great job. Now I have to make my warden invisible because this queen is just not stopping to bully my warden. That is quite unfortunate. Well, the queen, if you would use the ability earlier, she might survive versus those small bombs. But either way, like, I don't even need anything more at this point. 1 lightning to reset the single Inferno Tower. You can use the freeze as well, kind of depending on what you like the most. But as I said, like, we have healers on our side. We have our royal champ. We have our king still left. We have the royal champ abilities. So a lot of troops left, and this is the final score when it comes down to the spells. I think you could do this even better with the queen, for example, not dying, etc. But, well, 1 lightning, 2 freezes, 2 invisibility spells, and 6 rages, which is giving us like a swag thing of 11 spell slots. That is quite a bit, and this is going to be a 3-star in the end, as you guys can see. Like I said, it's a bit more time investing. You could copy this still and just use more rages if you want to speed things up. That's no problem whatsoever. Let me know which of those 2 versions worked better for you. If it was like this one or it was the other one, just let me know what worked the best for you. Really looking forward to that. Obviously, the screenshot needs to be taken. And now let's jump over because, as we said, we have this really cool name of the challenge, which is, well, the last Townhall 13 challenge. And the question is, like I said, what are our options? The first option is, like I said, there just won't be any more challenges, which I don't know if that is true, but it doesn't really seem like that because we had a ton of challenges and so far they were always fun. The next option is, well, there is no more Townhall 13 soon, or like at least Townhall 13 is not the highest town level anymore because Townhall 14 is around the corner, which could make sense because there should be an upgrade soon. No one knows. In addition to that, there is another event coming, and that's exactly what I'm showing you right now on the screen. There is going to be, most of the buildings are going to be reduced by 50%. So it means Hammer Jam time. Hammer Jam is going to come back, and all of this together, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's pretty clear. Let's see what you guys are guessing. But either way, it's a lot of things which are coming our way. We have the Town Hall challenge, and obviously we could speculate even more. Like, obviously so far, no big updates during the Claymore League if it was possible. Yes, obviously we all know Town Hall 13 came during the Claymore League, but at the same time, that was just because there were like the Christmas holidays right after, and obviously, when you're bringing such a big update, you kind of have to see if everything is going right. So, yeah, I mean that's why Supercell had to kind of like push it out early, which makes sense. But this means this time there are no Christmas holidays, as at least as far as I know. So this means I think Supercell is going to like just say, okay, this won't be we won't bring the update during the Claymore League. We just let everyone battle it out. That could be one of the options. Obviously, it could be happening once again during the Claymore League. But if they're going to respect the Claymore League and won't get it out during that, and with knowing in May is like starting the Worlds, right? Like, we have not too much time in between. They want to bring it out as early as possible for all of the pros, I guess, as well. And obviously, all of us are waiting as well for the update. So early then as well. So after the Claymore League, those are kind of the speculations I would go through. When it comes down to the release dates of the next update. Still, like, I mean, a big hint to Town 14, but we still don't know just yet 100%. Either way, let me know your guesses. That would be awesome to read in the comments, and let me know how you were able to beat this challenge. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will hopefully see you guys back tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the next video. And once again, remember to use the creator code. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.